Welcome back everyone to the second episode of our Mount Blade Warband series as the Faith Militant. And in the last episode we took over Claw Isle and thus established a new capital for our order, a new headquarter for the Faith Militant. And yeah, I haven't actually shown you the castle yet. It looks very nice, especially with all of these 7-pointed stars on the walls. And we have a few people here at court right now. Delera Velaryon. Well, we're gonna talk to these ladies, and they assume that we are men of honor, and of course we are. We will accord gentle-born ladies such as you the right to return to your families. Of course, we will not demand a ransom. No. Of course, my lady, you can go. And I think, yeah, these ladies need to leave as well. Yes. Now, they are of the right religion. It's just that their husbands and fathers and sons are misguided sinners. But we will bring them to the light of the seven soon enough. But first, let's talk to the minister here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're currently the marshal. We can replace ourselves. We could even hire sellsuit companies, and we could hire new staff members. A castellan would be quite useful. Now, I would like to do that, but at the moment I'm not entirely sure if we're even going to be able to hold the Claw Isle, because our current garrison, well, consists of mere farmers, right? And yes, your highness. What? Okay, let's just say that anyway. So yeah, we need to refill our garrison, because right now we have nobody here. I've been thinking about maybe leaving someone behind. It's too bad you can't leave, one of the heroes back. That would be really cool. But yeah, well, let's first actually upgrade our men, and then I can see. Let's make you an archer. You can upgrade as well, an Andal warrior. All right, so who are we gonna leave behind? Our warriors, they are wounded. Let's leave the wounded behind. I think I'm going to give the command to a Westland Knight. We'll leave our Antler warriors behind. Then a mounted sergeant. Sure. And then some Dorny spearmen. Yeah, why not? Some crossbowmen, because we don't really need the crossbowmen. Let's give some of our poor fellas here the Vale Archers. I think I will give all of these guys over. Elite Stormlander men-at-arms, that's fine. So we'll keep the Knights, except for the Western Knight who has command over our garrison. And do we leave the Silent Sisters here? Yes, actually we'll leave the Silent Sisters here as well, just so that they can take care of these guys. And the rest, I guess, we'll keep for now. Now, as you can see, I have actually renamed the High Septon to the High Sparrow, because most of you actually wanted that. I mean, there were a lot of people also supporting the name High Septon, and there were some people who didn't really care, but most of you wanted to go with High Sparrow, and I think it fits quite well, because it shows that this is truly a different High Septon. We have reformed our faith, and I think this shows quite well in the name of our highest holy man. Now, I think this is fine. We have a few men holding their garrison. We have the prisoners here as well, and we'll decide what we do with them. But for now, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I would like to talk to Sir Bonifer here, and I would like to see if we can maybe increase his skills. So he's a pretty strong man already, so I think we don't really need to improve that, but maybe his intelligence we could improve a little bit. Yeah, just so we can give him some more things. Alright, he's not very athletic just yet. I guess we'll just give him a little bit more Iron Flash and Power Strike. Just make him incredibly powerful. I think that's really good. And you are using a one-handed bastard sword, so I think that's fine. And also Sir Vlad the Ruthless has updated. Our Stranger's Servant, yes, he is one of the most devout. And I will also talk about how you guys can join the most devout, but I will do that in a later video. Probably episode 5 is where I'm really going to fully talk about this. But anyway, Sir Vlad, I believe I would like to increase your agility. I think we'll increase your agility. Since you're on foot mostly, you probably need to be a little bit faster. So we'll give you a point in athletics, and you your two-handed weapon, I think that's your preferred weapon, and I will put another point in crossbow. Awesome. Alright, so this is our group for now, and now the plan I have right now is that we are gonna make our way to Goldtown. We're gonna sail to Goldtown, and then we'll make our way to Runestone, because there we might have the chance to refill some knights of our Holy 100, and then we're gonna roam the Vale in order to get some more poor fellas to join our order, because in the Vale the faith is still strong, so a lot of people should actually join us, which is going to be great. And then I intend to actually, well, potentially attack Dragonstone. If we really manage to get our full troop capacity up to 225, that would be really great. We could actually, yeah, we could probably take Dragonstone. And that would obviously strengthen our order quite a bit. But we'll have to see if that's possible. For now, let's just make our way to Ghoultown. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I think another thing we should probably talk about, but that's something, the crew's superstitious bunch. Yes, the gods are with us, of course they are. The crew looks relieved. Now, we also need to talk about finances a little bit, but I think I will actually wait until we get a update. Yeah, so let's first make our way to the Shed Town, then we'll go around like that and see if we can recruit some peasants to our cause. 5, yes, very nice. And we're going to make our way to Runestone, as I said. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get some more knights. Yes, we'll crest into the castle and recruit some soldiers. Runestone Knights. Now, they have actually played a big role in taking over the Claw Isle. They are the biggest group of knights that we have, so that's really good. Only one joined us, but that's okay. Better than nothing, right? All right, let's make our way to Bronzestone. And as I said, I'm gonna go around and yeah, go through all of these villages. Actually, you know what? One more thing I would like to show you. We're gonna go to the Crab's Nest, and then we're gonna go to this farm, because that's one of the new features that has been implemented with the 3.0 update. So you can now do all kinds of things to these farms. They don't actually belong to any faction. They're just kind of independent, and you can go ahead and you can wait here for some time without having to pay anything, which is really cool. You can also attack them and loot them and pillage them, but of course we're not going to do that since we're a very honorable man. But well, you can also visit the farmstead, and there you obviously have a nice scene of things that you can look at, but also you have the possibility to for one, buy some food from the local population, and you can also recruit some of their men, and that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to do both of these things. So yeah, it looks really nice, I must say. I mean, you have a few cows here, and we see people working the fields. The smith would be very proud of you. Yes, very proud indeed. I like it. A lot of women working the fields now that war's raging, because of the men obviously in the field of battle. So the women are staying home to bring in the harvest. But yeah, for now we can talk to the Reeve here, and he's the one who is hopefully gonna no. Alright, so usually if he has any men available, he will actually ask if they want to join us, but apparently there are no available male people here. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of women. So in this farm, no men are left. So no forces for us, but yeah, the other villages are a little bit more willing to join us in our struggle here. All right, so you, however, come on, let me see if you have any fruit and grain. You do indeed. So let's buy all of it. As you can see, I've actually bought a lot of stuff from these farms. So they are actually generating quite a lot of income, which is nice. Hopefully they're going to be able to, well, improve their defenses here, because that doesn't really look particularly yeah, particularly useful in defending against raiders. But anyways, let's get out of here. And as I said, I'm gonna go around the entirety of the Vale. Well, maybe not the entirety, but we're gonna visit each and every village, and hopefully this is gonna be enough to fill up our ranks. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a second. So I've been roaming the Vale in the search of more men to refill the rank of our poor fellows, and of course the Holy 100 as well, but mostly poor fellows is what we have found so far. And yeah, right now, however, the sun is setting, it is dusk, and yeah, I decided that we're actually gonna visit this Septry here, and maybe we can find some shelter. The Septries are just like the farms that we've visited earlier, a new addition to the mod that came with the 3.0 update. Did I say 3.4 before? Might be. Anyways, and here, just like in the farms, you can actually, well, visit this. You can visit the orchards and farms and whatever they have, but you can also buy some of the products, some of the products they produce here. However, the difference between the farms and the Septries is that here you cannot recruit any people to your cause, to your fighting cause, right? But that's okay. I'm actually going to leave our horse right here because it's just kind of rude to ride into these walled, this walled sept here. So yeah, let's see. We have a few silent brothers. Obviously, they don't really have much to say. And this seems to be the back end of the Septry. Now, the only person in these Septries that can actually talk is the elder brother. Now, you might know this from the book series where we have the Quiet Isle. We have the Brothers of the Quiet Isle. And there, too, the elder brother is the only one who can actually talk. So, welcome, my friend, to our humble place of worship. May the Father above guide you. Yes, may the Mother have mercy on you and your brothers. How may I help you? Do you have any products for sale? Yes, I'm interested, of course. Now, they produce a few different things. They produce some cheese and grains and stuff. But yeah, we'll just buy it anyways. I haven't actually bought anything from the Septries just yet because I've been visiting the farms mostly. So yeah, they have a little thing here. It looks really nice, I think. It looks quite beautiful. They have their, yeah, well, everything they need to live, in fact. And there we have a silent brother at prayer, and I think I'm gonna join him at prayer, and we'll stay the night here, and then I'll come back once we're ready to leave. So I'll see you guys in a second. So this could not have worked out any better than it did, because we spent the night, and just as the sun was rising again, we got our weekly budget report, and this is obviously something I want to talk about as well. As you can see, we are actually making, well, a slight profit at this very moment, and I just kind of want to explain this. Obviously, the Warband engine is not really meant for Holy Orders necessarily to be played, because in a Holy Order, you don't really get wages. Your troops don't actually, they're not mercenaries, right? So it doesn't really make much sense that we would pay them any wages, right? They're here in it for the faith. They are not here because of money. But of course, there's still money that you have to pay for supplies and weapons and all these kinds of things. So a little or a few wages make sense. But this, to me, it just seems a little bit much. Well, therefore, obviously, I had to set up a lot of these, oil presses and dye works and other productive enterprises prior to starting the series, because this is something I like to get out of the way early. It's not that fun to start out with nothing, especially if you want to roleplay as a Faith Militant. So, yeah, as you can see, we have a few things. Most of them are actually in Westeros. The only exception is Bravos, but yeah, that's fine. As I said, this is mostly just so that we can actually afford our armies. Now, apparently, the ironworks at Lannisport are actually in the negative. This is pretty bad. Lannisport usually gives a lot of money, but I think this might be because the Ironborn are currently attacking. So hopefully, once that siege is lifted, we're going to be making more money here. Basically, the way I think of this is that this is people we have helped. Those are poor craftsmen. We have helped them. We have invested in their businesses, and now they are basically giving us money as sort of donations, right? They're donating to the Faith Militant because we have helped them out, and because they're very pious. So I think this is how we should think of it. Anyway, we don't get any rents from Cracklar Point because that's still being looted, but the Claw Isle gave us a little bit, not too much, and our staff is costing us a little bit. We don't have any tributes from nobles. Now, this is the first time I'm actually seeing this, so I'm wondering what that means, but I guess we'll find that out a little bit later. We still have a little bit of money left over from all the wealth that we sold, the money that all the gold and crystals and rubies and whatever the Faith had before, we have sold off, and that's what we have left over. But anyways, we'll have a look at the weekly budget a little bit later. Again, I might want to set up a new, a new enterprise at some point. But now that we've spent the night here to Septry, actually, you know what? I want to go back because I want to make a donation. The brothers have taken us in, and I feel like this kind of makes sense to make a donation to their cause here. So we have now improved relations with the Vale and some of the surrounding villages, which is very nice. And the elder brothers bless you in the name of the Seven. Very nice. Now, this is actually the way this works. If you were to attack the Septry or the farm, you actually lose relations with all of these, with the faction and with all of the surrounding villages. So the thing is, the faction is hostile towards you, but you can easily make peace. But of course, we are not really going to do that anyways, just so that you guys have heard it. So yeah, I think what I'm going to be doing now is I will continue our quest through the Vale. I mean, we still have a lot more people that we could recruit, and we'll do that, and I'll come back once we have enough troops, and once we can hopefully make an attempt to siege Dragonstone. Now, Ruthless has already been taken by the Reach, and High Tide is currently being taken, so we kind of need to hurry up if we want to take Dragonstone. We don't have that much time. Now, one thing I should also probably mention is that I have changed the color of the Claw Isle just because, I think this looks actually pretty good. I wanted to go with white, but that is too close to the north, so I decided to go with this color. But yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think anyone has that color yet. Maybe Cohor comes closest, but yeah, it's fine. We have our unique color. Anyways, I'll see you in a second. So we're currently set up camp in the Fingers because we're about to leave the Vale. We have recruited as many people as we could, close to 100 actually. So that was very successful actually, our campaign through the Vale. But as I said, I mean, the Faithful Seven is still very much honored in the Vale, so that was one of the best regions to go to in order to recruit new forces. But yeah, we are, as I said, we are making our way back to Claw Isle, our current headquarters. But before we do that, I wanted to introduce you to a new character, the newest addition to our order, and his name is Aemon the Squire. Now, he has a very interesting history that I don't want to reveal just yet, but he's going to be serving as our Squire on the orders of the High Sparrow. He wants us to educate this man and to kind of get the measure of him. We should tell him of the virtues of the Faith of the Seven and raise him as a true, knight. I think this is what our task is for now. We should raise him as a knight and see how he does. As I said, he has a very interesting backstory to him, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, but for now, this is all I wanted to show you. So, not Sir just yet. Aemon the Squire is going to be our Squire for the next couple of episodes, and perhaps, if he does well, he is going to be, knighted. But anyways, that was all I wanted to show you. We're now going to make our way back to the Claw Isle, and then we'll see if we can maybe attempt the siege of Dragonstone. So I'll see you guys in a second. So after the long journey traveling across the sea, we have made our way back to the Claw Isle. Everything looks pretty good. In fact, our Silent Sisters have done an amazing job of healing up our wounded warriors. So yeah, our garrison does not have anything to report. No one tried to claim the Claw Isle, so that's good. It seems as if Dragonstone is truly broken. I mean, after all, we did destroy Stannis' army, and I guess all of the other lords are scattered. They're homeless and scattered. So all we got to do now is attempt to take over Dragonstone. They don't really have that many men. They have 150, close to 150. So we definitely have more men. The thing is, we have mostly levies. As you can see, we managed to upgrade some of our forces. We have a few archers and halberdiers and even some veterans already, but still, that is not really enough, I think, to win this siege. So maybe what we can do is train up our forces just a little bit more, and then we can attempt the siege of Dragonstone. And we gotta be quick, because the Stormlands and the Reach, they're also after Dragonstone. So if we don't start the siege fast, then someone else is going to do it, and we will have no more opportunity to take it over. Now, one more thing that I wanted to do right here at the end, we have Sir Vlad the Ruthless who leveled up, so let's take this opportunity and improve his skills. So yeah, once again, didn't he just level up already? Did he level up twice? Well, he's only level 4, so that's pretty good, I guess. We'll give him more athletics, as I have said, because he's on foot, so he definitely needs some more agility there. Yeah, alright. And we have a few weapon puns. We're gonna leave them. That's fine. Now, Sir Aemon, I keep saying sir. No, you're a squire. You're not a sir. You are members of the Warrior Sons for now, since you are my squire, but you are not a knight just yet. But since this beautiful hair of you is looking so nice, I would like for you to cover it up maybe. So let me see your equipment, and perhaps I can give you a helmet. It doesn't look all that nice, but yeah, I think it's good because you're gonna be very happy if you're in battle with a helmet. Anyways, so we're gonna put our own helmet on, and we're gonna get ready to train our forces a little bit more, and next episode we'll attempt to siege Dragonstone. We'll see if it's possible. Anyways though, I want to say a big thanks to all of you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.